Alright, so we're here with jury duty summons at Great Escapes in Sacramento, and we're going to be doing a 2,000 point army list here. Go ahead.
That's right. So here I have two tactical squads of Marines. Each squad has a plasma cannon. These are standing in as plasma cannons. So that's one squad, two squad. I have a squad of regular Terminators with two Thunderhammer Storm Shields and a plasma cannon. Then I have basically a stock Land Raider with a multi-melta on top. You can see it right there, right? It's kind of visible. You can see, yeah.
New technology we coming out with there.
And over here, guarding the second capture point, is a squad, a 5-man tactical squad, just like the others, with a plasma cannon, and another squad of Terminators with plasma cannon, two Thunderhammer Storm Shields.
And then on reserves?
On reserves, I have a squad of Knights, Dark Angel Knights, up to 10 man, with Belial and Asmodon as my HQs. They'll all be coming in together and on the first turn, so that'll be fun. And I have a Nephilim Fighter, which will be harassing Collins era stuff.
Soon. Alright, and then we got Necrons. I have 1,500 points of Necrons over here. I have a 15-man squad with my standard commander. I got 5 race. They all have whip coils. I have a 10-man squad of warriors and their Ghost Ark transport. Another Ghost Ark with that squad, by the way. 2 Cantopic Spiders, one with a particle cannon. The Doom Ark, another 15-man squad of warriors. And then I have a 500-point ally squad of Grey Knights, I mean. So a 5-man strike squad, a halberd, and a silencer. And then in reserves, I have my Storm Raven and a librarian. So hopefully they'll come in and mess some things up. So we'll get back to you at the, actually, we drew, the game is going to be Crusader, and we did Dawn of War. We have one control marker here, one control marker here, and then one over here. And we are going to roll for night fighting right now on a 4-up. So it's night fighting on the first turn, and we'll get back to you at the bottom of turn 1. Alright, so bottom of turn 1 for the Necrons, we just shuffled around back here. I put some guys up into the bunker, moved some vehicles. The Grey Knight squad here moved over and did Warpquake, so his Death Ball wouldn't come in behind me. Both vehicles pop shotted at the Land Raider. We were able to get 3 glances on it. I dropped a big pie plate from the Doom Ark over here on these Terminators, but he got his save. These Necrons took a bunch of shots at those Terminators. We were able to get 1 wound, 1 kill. And I believe that was it for me. And then we come back to Dark Angels turn 1.
So everybody over here shot essentially into that building and did basically nothing. I killed 2, but they got back up. Dang Necrons. Land Raider shot into the, whatever the hell that thing is, and did nothing. And then he shot over there into those Necrons and killed a couple. And all of these guys over there killed 6 Necrons, all but 1 got back up.
And his sabotaged control marker over here did blow up. Got 1 wound, but he managed to save it with a 3-up armor. And
the big move for the turn is I dropped Belial and his Death Ball in front of the armor here. So
scary.
He backed up.
Scary. So we'll come back at the bottom of turn 2. Alright, so bottom of turn 2, Necrons moved back, resurrected. The Grey Knight Strike Squad moved up. Everybody shot, this whole unit here, and the Storm Raven came in. Everybody shot into his Death Ball, didn't kill anybody. We did, however, this vehicle shot rapid fire into the tank, and then we got the last point on it. The Doom Ark fired the big pie plate over at the Terminators and scattered off, got 1 wound, but he saved it. These guys rapid fired and actually killed 1 more Terminator. If I keep going that way, we should have him whittled down by turn 5. And then my race over here assaulted in, and that went horribly wrong. Necrons.
Yes, so the end of the assault phase, we wiped out, I wiped out almost all of his race. They'll be gone next turn most likely at the end of the assault phase. I wanted to finish him off so I could assault the other ones, but it didn't work out that way. Back here, he did take out one of my, I took out my own guy. He fired his plasma cannon and it blew up on him, so he died. Terminators fired at the vehicle, did nothing. These guys, 2 squads fired at the vehicle, did nothing. So that's always fun, not doing anything the entire turn. My Nephilim fighter came in, flew over here, shot at the vehicle, and did nothing also. The Terminators here, they moved up, fired their plasma cannon into that squad over there, killed one, got back up. And these guys over here fired over there and it scattered off into nothing.
And that is the bottom of turn 2. We're going to go ahead and roll for sabotage here. Doesn't happen on this turn, so we'll get back to you on the bottom of turn 3. Alright, so bottom of turn 3, the Necron group that was here moved back to get a better position. The Librarian that was in the Storm Raven dropped out. Did spontaneous combustion on the Terminator unit that was there. Killed one with the combustion and then killed another one with the blast template. Got really lucky. These 2 vehicles snap fired at, I forget what your flyer's called. Nephilim flyer that was here. We put 2 wounds on it. We ended up putting a small blast template over there on the Terminators. Put a wound, but he saved. These guys fired into there, put some wounds, but he saved. The Storm Raven dumped everything it had into the Space Marine unit that was holding there, took them down to 1 man, and they broke and ran off the table. This group came over and assaulted and broke my command squad, and they ran back here.
Other cowards!
More cowards. The Terminator squad that was there moved over and assaulted this vehicle, popped it. So nothing. And these 2 units here whittled out the Space Marine unit there. If you notice, the Librarian has 1 wound. And I believe that was it. Is that it?
Yeah, the Terminators over here moved back because the Space Marine squad was no longer able to cover the capture point. This is a troops choice for me, so they are holding the capture point for me, so that's why they're there.
Alright, and we'll be back at the bottom of turn 4. So bottom of turn 4, as expected, the Necron Lord with this unit over here ran away. Grey Knight Librarian casted Molten Beam on this squad. Did 8 wounds. He saved all but 2. I put a big plate on him from this guy that did 3 wounds. And I believe he saved all but 1. Between this guy rapid firing in there, rapid firing up at his vehicle, I believe I got 1 guy over there. Correct? Then this Necron unit here jumped out of the building. It is pressing up towards that target, fired everything, and killed 1. This Necron unit that was over here moved out over here and fired into the Terminators. Did nothing. Storm Raven fired into the Terminators. Did nothing. Let off a missile into there, killed 1 guy. That was all the Necrons did on the turn 4. Dark Angels.
Well, the Dark Angels started firing their... They turned around, fired at the Necrons that were over here. I lost 1 from the plasma cannon. It did its job, though. They turned around, fired, did a little bit of damage, not very much. The flyer tried to fire at his flyer, did essentially nothing. The Terminators over there shot at this group over, shows a group of
Grey Knights?
Chaos Marines.
Grey Knights?
I'm calling you Chaos this time.
Oh, okay.
Didn't do anything, unfortunately. And the Terminators over here huddled in the bunker and fired a plasma cannon over there and killed 2 or 3.
And they're holding a control marker. We need to roll for sabotage on this guy. And then we'll be at, boom, 1. He put a pie plate there. No wound. All right. So that's the bottom of turn 4. We'll be back at turn 5. Alright, bottom of turn 5, we rolled, we're going to have a turn 6. This battle down here is still going. The librarian took out Belial, and then did nothing else to the rest of the squad, or the spider did nothing. The Doom's gun fired over here, put another pie plate, got one more. The librarian did a molten beam and got 2 more that way. Both vehicles tried to rapid fire into his flyer, did nothing. These Necron warriors down here rapid fired into his Terminators, did nothing. He popped my Storm Raven, but before that happened, I was able to take out some of his squad here, and they ran back, but then they recovered. Dark Angel's turn. The Terminators that were here assaulted the Storm Raven, popped it obviously. And I think that was it. He put a bunch of wounds from his flyer into that Necron squad. They took 2 of them and we stood one guy back up. Did I miss anything?
That was about it.
I think that was it. These guys did some running.
Yeah, they ran, they recovered, they were fleeing and then they recovered a little bit.
Yeah, alright. So we'll come back to you at the bottom of turn 6. Alright, bottom of turn 6. This stayed the same. 1 more point here. We ended up killing 1 more Terminator. I put a particle blaster over there, killed a Space Marine. I put a big AP blast over there, killed 1 Terminator. The Necrons all fired in and killed the 2nd Terminator. That was it for Necrons. Dark Angels moved this Termi up, popped the squad that was here. And both these guys went up to help secure that control point. His flyer went off the field.
I did a little bit of damage to that Scarab.
Did a little bit of damage to the Scarab with bolter fire. I was impressed. Other than that, the game is over. Dark Angels have 3, 4, 5 points. Necrons only have 2 points. So Dark Angels win.
Go Terminator Summons!
Yeah, there he is. So everybody knows, there he is. Alright. Good day. Good game. Have a good evening.